Who is your enemy? I ask you again, when you listen to me, what are you believe now for waiting? I ask you, let us be sincere. Who is your enemy? Who is the enemy of Anglophone Cameroonians? It is Anglophone who is an enemy to Anglophone Cameroonians. Just the fact and the reality. We're not listening to Chris Ano. No, na me talk, na he talk, na the so-called Ambazonian president. However, the so-called ADF, because they be fragmented, ADF gang of terror organization by Ayubacho, where he get a mafia called Efang on ground. They torture the civilian inside Momo. They ask them, may they pay money. As you can't enter Momo, we don't live in a 1 week, 1 way enter. You pay a ransom of 10,000 as a man. Woman 5,000 francs. You must get receipt for your hand for enter inside your own community. But they claim so that they protect you. I want to ask you a question. You were there for diaspora, there for white man country, today for America. I want to ask you, the day when you come out for America, can't Cameroon here. You take your motor, go for your village. Some Cameroon army, some Cameroon gendarme, some policeman or some authority or some DO don't ever ask you to get for pay ransom for enter your community. It don't ever happen. The answer is no. But today, you want to go for your community, you go pay money for the so-called Ambazonian boys. When they claim, say that they protect you. The question I want to ask you, who be Amba boys? Now Francophone man? No. Now wait, Anglophone. So who is your enemy now? Anglophone. In quote, Ambazonian terrorists are your enemy. Military, they inside Momo. I want to ask you a question inside Momo. Someday, we don't ever be where some military personnel or some even sang along for the military or the hierarchy for the military don't ever stand for una community for inside Momo or for any part for Northwest or for any part for Southwest. Ask una, make una pay even 200 francs for any money, for contribution, for any form of contribution. It don't ever happen. The answer is no. Now they do it for you, Ambazonian terrorists. Who be them? Anglophone picking them. Who is your enemy? Ambazonian terrorists are your enemy. Who is your friend? The military is your friend. Press share button. I asked you again, my dear people there for the Anglophone zone. They put ghost town when you know waka. They say if you waka, they go shoot you close range. Your motor one pass, they burn your motor. They burn your house. Today, you don't run your community. You there for Francophone zone. The question where I want to ask you, what to make you as individual where you watch me today, you there for the Francophone zone them today, you talk rubbish today. I want to ask you a question. What to make you run your village, you there for the Francophone zone. Who make you run? Ambazonian terrorists. Now military, no. You there for Bafusam, you there for Iboya, you there for any part, you there for Douala, there for Yaoundé. I want to ask you a question. Military, not there for that place and where you did. The answer is military there for them. Why they never come after you? Why you run your community? You run because of who? Ambazonia. So who is your enemy? Ambazonians are your enemy. Who are Ambazonian Anglophone Cameroonians? Our greatest problem are the Ambazonian terrorism, where they go on for our community them. That is the problem. And those are our enemy. Now press share button.
Then force them, then dig their own grave. Ask them me they enter for inside the graves them. Then lie for day. They ask whether now we go shoot them. Now we can shoot. All man the fear. Then shoot someone, then the one they know about they deny for die. Then they bury them, that's all. We then see they alive. So if force the other soldier the way they fear for can't kill them. Say if they no can join if for bury them, he go kill them too. So the soldier they can't join them. Bury some of these boys the way they never even die. Some of these boys they no be even die. Then bury them alive. This is unforgivable. This is unforgivable. This is beyond demonic. It's beyond diabolic. It's unforgivable to bury a human being alive.
When Efang be comot for go attack Shasha for Bui, what it happen? Shasha overpower them, catch 39 youth Anglophone picking them. 39. Amber versus Amber. Bury them alive. I want to ask you a question when you watch me today. Let us be sincere. Whose day? Whose place? Whose quarter? Whose year? Whose month? Give me evidence where Cameroon military don't ever stand for one day, waste the life of 39 youth for this country. Even at the Amber Boys, it never ever happened. But the so-called Ambazonian catch the follow Ambazonian terrorist organization, bury 39 alive, kill them in a cold blood. Nobody for the Anglophone zone, no reporter, no bleed. They should don't quiet. I want to ask you a question. Now, President Pobia or na Cameroon military end that 39 picking their life? The answer is no. Who do am? Ambazonian terrorists. Who be them? Anglophone picking them. Killing Anglophone picking them. There is no place since when this terrorism starts for the Anglophone zone, Northwest and Southwest. It never ever happened where the military don't ever go for operation. It be able to end the life of even 30 people. It never ever happened. Military never ever do them. The people where the ambassador they make you when you watch me today for claims that they be your enemy. I want to ask you a question. Let us be sincere. Write down for comment section. If show me any place for the Anglophone zone, any village where military don't ever enter, take the life of 30 people. You show me and stop activism for life. It's a challenge I give you. Show me any community. Show me any place, I repeat, where Cameroon military don't ever enter for that village, for that community, for that cocoa farm, where Cameroon military don't be able to compromise 30 people in a cold blood, in a single of an eye for one day. Show me one. The armor don't do them. 39 for broad daylight. It never ever happened. Even the people where they make wuna, where they watch me today, for believe say they be your enemy, they never ever do them. Then who is your enemy? Even you carry that gun for your hands to the fight Ambazonian. Who be your enemy? Now Amber be your enemy. No be black leg, no be Frenchman, no be Cameroon military be your enemy. It is just the truth and the reality. I will cut to an instant. For inside Munyenge, Opopo and Divine, you know how many picking go down? The information where they bring and they say 18, it was not 18. The number was not 18. It was more than 18, more than 20. The rate go close to 26 to 27 picking them. Where they big compromise between Divine and late Opopo, where they compromise for inside Munyenge. Amber versus Amber. Show me any community, any village where military don't ever enter, waste 29 soul when the Amber boys them. Show me. Who be your enemy? Ambazonian are your enemy. Show me who be your enemy. Ambazonian are your enemy. Do you know Kwakwa was finally raised by Amber terrorists? Okay, thank you very much. One of my brother tell me say Obi Richard. He tell me say wait. For Munyenge, he was 32. Thank you for the correction. It means I didn't do mistake. For Munyenge, that was a person where be there because when they go die for bush and so on, because person where we stopped that fight between Opopo and Divine, it was Jojone. When Divine be question may come back up, if it's on a military, one can look at Amber versus Amber. Opopo was a friend of Jojone. Divine, when Jojone picking, Jojone stand for me though. He said, if una go shoot me, una to me the fight end. Me end. Opopo, it be difficult for end Jojone. Divine, it be difficult for end Jojone. So they picking them where Divine go bring them. Opopo bring them. People that are picking them where they born them. Mami them, una listen very well for no who una enemy. They waste 32 where Opopo kill them. For broad daylight, waste them. You know how many where Divine kill them? For Ribbons Asawana, any picking way when a Ribbons picking will enter for Ribbons, you want pass for territory, Divine the catch and wipe them. You know how many? I want to ask you a question. Who is your enemy? Let us be sincere. Let us be realistic. Me, I be real. That is why you must also hate me. Because I tell you what way they nothing but the truth. It happened for Munyenge. Now we know. I come again. Do you know Kwakwa was raised down or directly by Ambazonian terrorists, by Divine? I go tell now. When the shooting be start for Kwakwa, house the start be burned down. They be called for diaspora tell Divine say make proof for other house them. In order to make the community know say the military are their enemy, where it was fat lie. If I the lie, people there I'll go find out that audio. Banga Bakundu, now born Banga Bakundu, it was Divine. He put fire for Banga Bakundu, burn that village. In order to put and say a military born because wait, tell you they shoot gun, all man they go for house. So they have to be given that instruction to do it in order to win the civilian mind and turn the civilian against the military. We are alive. That is why they cry say, young people like we will not ever be alive to speak the truth for the mommy them in the year. Mommy them, it is my responsibility to tell you the truth. If you hate me. I die for the truth. We don't know the truth, them I will tell Unamona know very well. Una don't run go for bush. Your houses was finally raised down by the Amber terrorists them in order to put the blame on the military personnel because Cameroon government lack communication. It was a planned act for Bell for China telling Divine to do all those things in order to turn the civilian population against the military. Doing that, it will instead make you the civilian. They go radicalize more youth. They go make money, they go be because they be brainwashed. That's why I tell and say this issue of sensitization, not be only those boys for the forest. The civilian population need to know. But we telling them the truth. People them they be aware from Banga Bakundu, what to be happen the day alive. But the secret must end within the Ambazonian them. Because if you as a fighter you dare, they will put you for them. That way you put one house for fire, you be able to burn down the whole village. But real enemy are the Ambazonian terrorists. The military are your friends. The government officials are your friends. The truth, Nasi, the Cameroon government get a one BB problem, communication.
Now secondary school this Ambajo come up born. They born the boys school them. Now principal has don't finish. Understand? The fire heavy.
Who born Bokoso? It was Ambazonian terrorists that born Bokoso. Who are Ambazonian terrorists? Anglophone children. Now, mommy, papa, I ask you, who be your enemy? Ambazonian terrorists, now an enemy there. Your Pekin, your brother, now be your enemy. Until you need for understand, you have to treat it as an enemy before you go be free. Now, who be your friend? The military are there as your friend. Petit frère proper they be shooting. Now they carry go hospital. Now the military, they go save a life. Today, now they watch me. Government don't get disarmament center. The military they meet up Amber boy there for forest. Take them where do I surrender? Come right for town. Give them water they chop. Give them water they drink. Give them water they wash. Give them food. Buy them nimbo. provide security from Kumba to Boya. For say, may they go to the asset that they get amnesty. Getting their amnesty, they feel free a good life. Now you think, say, if true the government be they your enemy, it pass the government for waste that picking for road. Case go nowhere. Or you feel say pass the government for stand say, did it, I don't close it, do to what do. We not gonna do nothing, na noise. I don't want to bring this point there for me, therefore understand. Say the government, the military are your friends. The military are there to protect you. More not turn the word. The people when our enemy, they are the Ambazonian terrorists. The question I want to ask you when you watch me today. You feel show me anyone picking whether for the accident that means you never take and go shoot them. The answer is no. But I think count you how many ex-combatants with Amber boys they don't kill them. Wait to be their crime? Nothing. Because wait till they run the forest. Today, who be our enemy? Ambazonian are our enemy. Our friends are the military. The question you need to ask yourself, they tell you say President Pobia be declare war on Anglophone. When you need for that kind of statement, ask a grandfather they for side. Are they Douala? Military for Douala. They for Douala. Military they even said that Boya. How many times you don't ever hear say the military don't go for Boya, go burn houses them, the military don't shoot people Boya, kill them. It don't ever happen. No. Why it happen for Pakwa? Why it happen for Beleba Kundu, Goke Tunja and Bui? Why it happen for them? Because they wait you when you watch me today, you welcome the Ambazonian terrorism for your keeping. That is why they will face what we face them today. The military are there to protect the territorial integrity for this country and protect the civilians then. That is just the truth and the reality. That is why it is your responsibility for you as a civilian to give the military man tangible information where it will assist you and it will help you to eradicate Amber out of your community so that it go easy in operation so that casualties not going to be recorded.